everybody, it's Ashleen. I'm going live. I have not been well over the weekend, so I didn't get a chance to do my videos. I took a day off yesterday, Sunday, and yeah, so I didn't do any video at all, and I didn't get one done for today, so I thought, okay, I'm up, I feel a bit better, I'll just go live. So let's do this, lifestyle. Alrighty, so today for Monday, we have got Awakening. I apologize because these are in reverse because it's live. We have got the Page of Fire, and we have got Life Experience. So the overall energy today is suggesting that there perhaps has been something that has gone on. It's caused you to sort of feel like perhaps something is not worked out or something has gone wrong, and it's calling on you to take a little bit of a different perspective, and by doing this you're going to see new opportunities come your way. So let's dig in. I'm gonna have to read it this way because I can't do it in reverse. It says, Awakening, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill, it's important to be yourself. So it's saying today it's really important to really step back and try to see things from a totally different perspective. So whatever the situation is in, and I feel it's got to do with this Life Experience card, in the traditional tarot, this card is called a Tower. And so it says here, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So what this suggests is usually something has maybe gone wrong, maybe we failed at something. The tower is usually depicted as like this big burning building, like crumbling down. And it suggests that maybe something happened that rocked our foundations a little bit, and something that needs to be rebuilt. And so I feel what Awakening is saying now is, okay, something may have not worked out as planned. Now is your time to step back and change your perspective and see what can you do differently to try again to make it better. Because that's the beautiful thing about this Life Experience card. It's not about the failure, it's about that had to happen in order for you to actually rebuild it even stronger. So it's almost like the phoenix rising from the ashes. In order to reach your true potential, sometimes we have to have failures because we might have actually been on the wrong course, and the failure or the thing going wrong is what makes us reassess and sort of rebuild differently, and that puts us on the correct course. Does that make sense? So that's kind of what these cards mean together. Awakening is telling you, okay, now is your time to switch your perspective on whatever may have not worked out, or something has come up that doesn't feel great, and it's telling you got to change your perspective on it. Maybe it feels like you're stuck right now and not much is changing, but it's saying that this is actually a beautiful time to step back, kind of assess the situation and see how you can rebuild it with stronger foundations. And in the middle here, we've got the Page of Fire, which is suggesting that, because it says news of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. So this is a really creative card. I mean, you can see in the imagery, she's very much like just playing with the energy of creation. She's making stuff. It also says like confident, outgoing, and mischief. So this is really like feeling, oh, like in your zone, whenever you're feeling really creative and you're like, yeah, like there's no limits, no one can stop you. So this is about really taking whatever has happened, doing the reassessing, changing your point of view, and getting creative, enjoying the new creative energies today. So instead of like feeling down about something not working out or something gone wrong, if you can shift your perspective to say, okay, back to the drawing board, then you start to unleash some crazy, amazing creativity and confidence that you wouldn't have had without this failure, if that makes sense. So that's what this card is saying here. It's saying that it's time for you to really, really let out your unique creativity. It's also time for you, it's also suggesting that as a result of something not working out, it was actually putting you on a path to something better, which I think is pretty awesome too. And that happens a lot. That's what it's saying, an exciting new endeavor. So perhaps if you had continued on the path you were going, you wouldn't have been able to receive an opportunity that is now on path for you. Really, really, really quick story to that. I met my husband when I was backpacking, when I decided to leave Ireland, and I was backpacking around the world. And what happened was I was due to come to the United States on my trip in May. And right before I left Northern Ireland to do my trip, I got fired from my job 1 month early. And I was like, dude, that's a whole month of not being able to save money to go traveling. It was like £1,000. It's like $1,500. I was going to be down. And I was really upset at the time. And I actually lost my job because of something that wasn't my fault. It was someone else. So I was just like really frustrated and really upset. But what I had to do was like compress my trip, make it shorter. So instead of being in the US in May, I now had to change it to April. And then I came in April and I met my husband on the 3rd day of being here. So the moral of the story is if I had to come in May, I would have never met him. So that's why whenever things go wrong, you shift your perspective and you start to realign and reevaluate, right? And you get back to the drawing board and see what can you do with the energy you have now, right? And come back even stronger. And that's what can put you on the path to the opportunities that were supposed to be there for you. Okay, angel message of the day, law of attraction. It says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware to energies. So this is saying that by shifting your perspective, it's going to align you with the law of attraction to draw in the opportunities that are meant to come to you as a result of something not working out. So like I said, take my story, okay? If something's gone wrong, if something's failed, if you're feeling like, oh, I'm not sure if this is going right, okay? It happened for a reason. It had to crumble so you could shift your perspective and rebuild it stronger, okay? By doing that, it's going to align you with the law of attraction and bring in the right opportunity that you're supposed to have. The failure or the thing not panning out was meant to happen. Yay. And then we got your affirmation for the day. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And that's beautiful. That's probably going to sum this up. I usually have a theme title. I think the theme of this is going to be I surrender to my failures, maybe. Or how about I surrender to my course corrections? I surrender to rising from the ashes. I don't know. I think I surrender to my failures because honestly, that's what we have to do. I would say the majority of people I know and I've met as an entrepreneur, I've helped lead a team of over 500 entrepreneurs who joined me when I was really doing Beachbody. And I would say 9 out of 10 of them, when they joined, they were like afraid of failure. And then there would be that one person out of every 10, maybe even one person out of every 15 who like wasn't afraid to fail. They realized that the more they failed, the more they had to like rethink what they were doing, rethink their strategy, and then get the strategy right and go after it. And then they saw success. And it was the same with myself. I was extremely successful with Beachbody. And it was because every time something didn't pan out, I was like, okay, back to the drawing board. How can I make this better? And then I came back at it stronger and smarter. Failure is there to serve us, and failure is here to teach us. For some reason, most of us fear it. And if it comes along, if something goes wrong or it doesn't pan out, we're like, oh, I failed. I'm so bad, blah, blah, blah. I should give up. And it's so the wrong way to look at it. So shift your perspective on how you look at failure. Failure is a really strong tool on your, it's a really strong tool for you to use on your path to success. Basically, you can't be successful without failure. So this is saying, when I think I've surrendered, surrender more. So if you failed at anything, if something's not panned out, surrender to that and know that it is happening for a reason. Okay, you guys, I know this was longer today, but it's because I did it live. Please forgive the fact that I look like I just dragged myself out of bed, because I literally did. I just haven't been feeling well this weekend. I'm going to get back to making my videos today, but I was not letting you guys go another day without having your Tarotscope, because I know that once you get into the habit of having them every day, you're like, I need my Tarotscope. So yeah, please leave your comments, like, share, tag a friend, subscribe, and I look forward to bringing your Tarotscope tomorrow.